Awesome, now that we have our zkApp ready, we'll deploy it on Mina testnet. We'll do some necessary config, we'll get testnet Mina, and then we'll deploy our contract on the Berkley testnet. We'll do the config that we need by running this zkconfig command. We'll type in a name for our alias. We'll just punch in testnet for now. Now we need to set a Mina GraphQL API. We'll use this API URL here. For transaction fee, we'll set it to 0.1 and now it's asking us to choose an account to pay. So let me create a different account. We'll create a new fee pair key pair. Create an alias for this account. We'll type in ME101. Okay, so now we need to get some testnet Mina by going to the faucet. So we'll request some testnet Mina on Berkley network. So we can check the status of this transaction on a Mina Explorer. We'll use this transaction ID and we'll go to Mina scan. We have the Berkley network selected. So we'll enter the transaction ID and we'll be able to see the transaction. Okay, so we see that we have a confirmation of one block. So we should be good to go now. We'll deploy our zkApp by running zk deploy testnet. Okay, so we have successfully sent a transaction for deploying a smart contract. We now need to check its status on a Mina Explorer. We'll again copy the transaction ID and we'll view it on Mina scan. Again, we'll wait for a few block confirmations. While we're waiting for the confirmation, let's see what we can see in this Explorer about this transaction. We see some basic details like this is a zkApp transaction type. We see the transaction hash. We'll see the number of block confirmations, the timestamp of creation, and the block hash. We'll get this when this transaction is confirmed. Then here we see that this account was used to pay the fee for deploying this smart contract, and here are two account updates associated with this transaction. This account update shows us a balance change of -1 Mina. This is the amount required to create a new account on Mina. In the second account update, we'll see some more details, like we are able to see app state here. Remember that we initialize the value of num to 3. So out of all the 8 state fields that we have available on our zkApp account, one field is being used to store that value. We can see 3 here. We can also see the verification key stored in our zkApp account. Okay, so we have a confirmation of one block. So that means our zkApp was deployed successfully.